Hello and welcome to Lunar Soul Tarot. I'm Ali. I hope you're all well, and if you're not, I hope we can find something for you here to raise your spirits, to raise your vibrations. So we're going to do a pick a card reading today, and what we're going to ask is what do you need to know right now. So that's to help you with your current situation or to help you move on. And we've already got one card that's come out. And oh, there we go, we've got three. Lovely. So I'll pop those cards to one side and let's have a look at the three we've got. Wow. So we've got some stunning cards here. We have Seraphim's Gateway, the Central Sun, and Sirius Star Blessings. So I think this reflects the energy of the moment. We are coming up to a lunar eclipse at the end of this month. If you're reading this as I put it out. So I think we're going to get really vibrant energies actually, and I think we're going to get some very clear messages as to what you need to do and what is around you and the opportunities you have. So first of all, and I've placed this little crystal angel. It's just a pure clear crystal on this one here, and your card is Seraphim's Gateway. So that's voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. And that's a real wow, look at that. Pop that there. And the stone I've picked out here, this is Preseli Blue, which is from Preseli in Wales. I picked it today because yesterday was St David's Day, but it's always good to give a big up to the Welsh. And Preseli Blue make up the blue stones at Stonehenge. So it's got a very powerful ancient energy to it. And we have Central Sun, abundance downloads, regeneration and success. So that's card number 2. And card number 3 is Sirius Star Blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen and push through. And with that, I have placed the rose quartz, as you can see. So I'm going to clear the table of these other ones, just so we've got clear energy there. So pick a card. If you feel attracted to more than one, then go with that and go with the readings you feel attracted to. If it is just one, there'll be the timestamps below, so you can skip to that one. So let's see what we get. And we're going to move on to reading 1. So welcome reading 1. And we have Seraphim's Gateway. This is a really high, vibrant energy. So the Seraphim sit above the archangels. in the angelic world. So this energy's got a really high vibration, and you can see from the light in the card how brilliant it is. And we have all those rainbow colours coming through like the prism or the spectrum. And seraphim are known for music. They produce and surround the omnipresent with music. So you might feel attracted to certain songs, certain sounds, and you may also feel the need or a strong impulsion to voice something. So that's all I'm going to say for the moment. And our pure crystal keeps that spiritual vibration quite high because it is pure spirituality. So we're going to have a couple of these cards to go with it, to see where you're going on your journey. And I'm going to pick an angel, sorry, not an angel, an animal totem, so we can see what sort of skills or attitudes you need to adapt. So let's have, I think, that one, and then let's have a couple of these oracle cards. Lovely to start with. So, and then we'll move on to the tarot. So, so we have that one, and one more, I think, just to give us a... Oh, I'm shuffling well today. I've managed to do it without dropping any. That's always very satisfying. So let's have a look. So, our animal spirit, well, you couldn't make that up, could you? It's the nightingale spirit. And of course, the nightingale is known for its bird song. It sings at night. There was an old film, British film, called A Nightingale Sings in Berkeley Square. Very sort of, I suppose, British, not a rom-com, but a romantic film. And I think it's probably black and white as well. But there was a song to go with it. So, and the nightingale spirit says love is all around. So, and here we go. Choosing your path. Oh, and we've got two here. Wow. Grounding and great adventure. So we have these two cards here. So choosing your path. So it looks like you have the opening. Sorry, that's my phone. So I think interruptions actually signify something. So it may be you'll be getting messages from people through, but you will certainly be getting openings or offers to carry on with your particular journey. and it's really sort of advantageous. If you have a choice, all the better. And what I get from this is your choice is you're going to be able to tailor it for yourself. So, for instance, if you like travelling on foot, you'll be able to go trekking or whatever. That's if it's a physical journey. Or if you like going by bicycle, you'll get the choice of doing that. And if you like going in first class luxury, you can do that as well. What I will say with what's going on here, and of course we have here great adventure, take a risk and venture forward. But we also have go deep and explore your roots, grounding. So whilst this energy has a really high vibration to it, you're going to need to ground yourself quite frequently. So it's going to be very exciting and very stimulating. It's going to take you into areas that you've never been before. If it's part of your spiritual journey, then you really are evolving as a spiritual essence. If it's a physical journey, it will be taking you to areas that you've always wanted to travel to. So let's have some tarot cards and see if we can get a bit more information out about this. So, but I think somehow music is going to be the key to this, or a tune, or or just a high vibration. Oops. Okay, so let's have these three. And then we can pick some more if we need to. So this is my favorite. And as you can see, it's quite old and bent, but that's because it's been well placed and shuffled. So we have the Queen of Cups, and I would say the Queen of Cups is connected here with the grounding, because it's this has got quite a high vibration and it's got a very spiritual link to it. You're gonna have to nurture yourself. So give yourself plenty of sort of food and nourishment to help balance your emotions, because otherwise you are going to sort of become unstabilized slightly. We have the Prince of Swords, whichever you want to call him. A Knight of Swords is a fast moving, so it's fast track energy. It's very swift, it's very clear, sometimes a little abrupt. So if you feel yourself going, whoa, or feeling a little bit unstable, ground yourself again. But at the end here, and I think I might have to put a post-it over this one because I know what, here we go. YouTube is like about nudity. But you have the Ace of Pentacles. and what the Ace of Pentacles is saying is you're going to get physical reward for this. Or material reward at the end of this journey. So if there's something you're trying to manifest, if there's something you're trying to create in your world, whether it's a project, it could be, although I don't get from this, you might be doing this with other people, but I don't think it's around a relationship, because I think it's about your personal journey. But at the end of this, there will be some kind of there's some kind of material goal or achievement. Now, for some of you, that might be money, but it doesn't have to be money. It could be, it could come through in the sense of just things that you need for yourself. So that could be things for the home, things for a better environment to work in, a better environment to live in. So it can come through in that form. But I have to apologise for the wobble because I'm working on an odd table today. But I would say you should be thinking about doing lots of meditation, or taking yourself to one side and contemplating and giving yourself time to think and clarify, and I'm going to say it again, I mean, birdsong is musical, but if there's some kind of tune, music, sort of sounds that work for you, listen to them. This is going to take you, I'd say, well out of your comfort zone, but you are well protected, and you still have choice here. You know, it's not just going to come in and pick you up and go whoosh. You will be steering your own ship, if you like. However, it's this, whether it's relating to travel, your work, or your spiritual progress, it's like a fast track to wherever. So if you're going, I know Concorde doesn't fly anymore, but if you were thinking going on a journey, you're sort of going on the equivalent of Concorde. If you're working towards the end of a project, it's just going to flow completely. And if this is working towards relationships, and I think we're talking relationships in general rather than the individual, rather than a particular partnership, you're going to have lots of love and support all around you. So I really can't say any more than that, than wow, what a fantastic reading. So good luck, my pile ones, and Godspeed. And thank you for listening. I hope this has made sense to you and resonated, and all the old like, subscribe and whatever, and I hope to see you again. Thank you. welcome to reading 2. So let's have a look at what we have in front of us before we move on. So we have a sun, so it's a new dawn, and it's healing and regeneration and growth on a big scale. And we have the scarab here. And the scarab is a remarkable creature. It takes its time, and it's like one of the world's natural recyclers. I'm sure you've all seen pictures of a scarab beetle collecting sort of dung and rolling it up into a ball and pushing it along. So this has got a strong sort of steady sense of growth about it. And I've partnered it here, or it's been partnered here, with the Preseli Bluestone. So our Preseli Bluestone is connected to the ancestors and to the ancients and magic. Okay, so there's a certain magic coming along with this. It is it's not an easy magic, but it's one you've learnt over years, and it's kind of saying that your guides and your spirits that have been watching over you for a long time and now opening up the pathways for you to either regenerate or receive new information for you to access this success. So I am, let's just make myself some space under here, and let's pull some, and I've got one of those cards in there. Let's put those on there. So we're going to have an animal spirit card because I think that's going to work very well in line with our scarab. And let's see what we get with this. Come along, warm up. Let's see what, there we go. So let's see what additional advice we can have to help find those openings and move you forward. And we'll have a couple of, okay. Oh, that's too many. Sorry. Start again. Okay, so more advice for how to use this opening and move forward. More guidance, please. And I've just looked and we've got 2 cards here. Okay. Ooh. So I'll pick one more of these. And there we go. It's that one. All right. So let's see. That one's come out already. So we have Grasshopper Spirit, Take a Leap of Faith, and we have Koala Spirit, Spirit Has a Plan. And we've got some lovely colours going on here. We've got all this sort of fresh, it's kind of a verdant energy, which is lovely. So, and our grasshopper, it's got a little crown on, that's gorgeous. Okay. So it looks like from this, and also we've got our koala, and his third eye is jeweled. So it looks to me like you are going to receive information, or you are going to be given guidance as to finding abundance, but it's going to come through on a very natural level. So you're not going to get a sort of blinding revelation. You're going to see the answers within nature. So, and here we go. Uncovering treasure. This is gorgeous. So we have an awful lot of animals for you, which is wonderful. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. And then watching the clouds, lie back, rest and relax. So I think you need to go. If you live in a city, go and find yourself a nice little square to live in, to sit in, or a park. If you live in the country, or by a canal or something like that, go for a walk along the canal, because I think somehow this is connected with nature itself. So if there's something you're trying to create, or something you're wanting to or some kind of project you're trying to connect to, this is it's a nice flowing energy, but it's slow and comfortable. It's like a sort of stream that just kind of makes its own way. And the wonderful thing about rivers is they don't stop flowing. They might sort of come to a stone or something and think, well, I can't go through this, I can just flow round it. And that's kind of the message I'm getting through here. So if you come to a sort of halt in your path, there is a plan for you, and that halt is for you to sort of sit and relax and enjoy, and then the next part of the river will open up and it will flow through. So if we're relating this to a relationship, then it's not going to happen fast. It will just happen at a nice, easy pace. If we're relating it to your spiritual journey, again, and your meditations, things will filter through quite comfortably and slowly. But I do have this very sort of strong sort of energy vibe. And so whether this might be related to a recycling project, it might be related to something that you're setting up for growth, it might be something that actually takes you out into nature. That's what I'm getting from this. So let's have a, let's have a couple of cards from here. I'm just going to put that in because we're not yet warmed up. So let's, this journey, path, what does it relate to? I'm putting that back in and that back in again. So give us more information on how, okay, thank you very much, how we move forward. And oh my word, they're all bouncing out now. And okay, so sorry, short interruption while I dropped it all on the floor. This is looking like and it's something you've been working towards for a long time, and it's something you're very, very comfortable with. It's something you have been working towards for a long time, because we have the childhood card here. And it's taken you a while to bring everything together. But the Wheel of Fortune shows that everything is shifting now to bring all those elements together and to bring into being, to bring that into harmony, because the Six of Cups is a harmony card. And so it may be a talent you've been working with since childhood, that you have been slowly developing and occasionally had to put on the back burner, but now it's going to come to the fore, because our leap of faith indicates that. It may be that you are doing something closely connected to a cause that is linked to your childhood, or projects that are linked to other childhood charities, or I'm getting quite a strong creative element to this though. So and it's an earthy one as well. So let's have a quick, I'm going to pull you just a couple more cards to see if I can get a bit more information on this. But it's well placed and situated. And I don't, it could be a project that you're relaunching or regenerating. But I think it's much more connected with your ancestral history, your childhood background, maybe some experiences you had in your childhood which have now influenced how you work with things at present. But what this is saying is all the elements are coming together. There is a definite shift happening to bring this into fruition, and it's going to be a great success. Let's see, let's get a bit more information. So what, is there anything else we need to know? to help bring this into place. Let's have that one. Yes. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords. I would say this has been a long and difficult journey at times. There are times when you thought you weren't... Oh, okay, we've got two more cards there. When you weren't necessarily going to get here, if you like. And it may be that you have... Let's move it over here. It may be that you've had to work really hard to get to this stage. But what I'm saying is, or what I'm feeling is, you have kept yourself well grounded. So as you've sort of moved up, you have you've almost become your own counsel in a sense. And there are times when you felt it wasn't going to happen. But trust me, now it is. All the sort of things are moving into place for you, for this to happen. We have the Hierophant here. So this is kind of like, over the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Nine of Wands. So, and the Nine of Wands is a defensive card. It's a card that sort of sometimes makes you feel caged in. So it's kind of felt like you've been chained to this to a degree. But it's been like a sort of impulsion inside you. You've had to go through this journey and had to get it out. So, and what the Hierophant is saying is you are able to now contact, or in fact you can provide your own counsel, because you don't need anybody else's so much. I don't think it's that you won't take anybody else's. I think it's what you will make your own decisions on this. And you now know you have the talent and the expertise to bring all this together. And whatever the links, whether it is something you've been doing since childhood, or it's you're working in an area where you're dealing with children or children's issues, I would say I will be really happy to have you working alongside me, because you have become a huge knowledge, an expert. You've got this wealth of practical knowledge, as well as spiritual knowledge. And this is all saying here that you are now coming up to releasing some kind of blockage so that you can move forward. So slow and steady wins the race, I think. And there is a bit of reflection here on your ancestry. So I think that will help you in your help move these, shift these gates and navigate this river. But I don't think And there's this other thing here, uncovering the treasure. So there might be some sort of inheritance or something that helps you on the way, or access. It could be literal treasure, or it could be ancestral knowledge and guidance that brings you through. But whatever you need, it's all coming here for you now and bringing you into place. And just have a look at this little grasshopper. So how many grasshoppers do you see with little coronets on? So I think that's absolutely fantastic. So yes, you're ready to take that leap of faith, and you are well supported by your own knowledge and sensibilities, and also by ancestral spirits. I think this is actually going to move some sort of karmic sort of lesson out of the way. So maybe it's something, the other thing I'm getting is that in moving forward and following this path, this urge, this dream, you are actually going back to source. And by that I mean you might be not following the recent or the more modern ancestral path. I think you're going to go back generations, and that's where you're getting your creative spirit from. So I hope this has resonated with you and it's been of some help. So thank you for joining me today. And do leave a comment if this has helped you. And thank you very much. I'm now going to move to reading 3, so if you want to come with me, please do. And if not, I will see you in another reading. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to pile 3, or reading 3, I should say. So we have Sirius, star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So that's a wonderful message to start off with. And we have this beautiful sort of violet energy, or purple energy, which is sort of kind of the energy or the light from Metatron. So, and we have this sort of pink energy also laid on top, which is sort of love. And with the pink quartz, it suggests that whatever you've been doing, it is time to push forward. It is time to move ahead. Because you've now got around you all the support and love that you need to have to be able to pursue this. And you will be getting more of that. In fact, it's opening up to a pathway of a sort of pure love. So let's have a bit more information on this. I'm going to pick an animal card to see what information that can give us. And we're going with that one there. Oh, look at that. Oh, we do love a hawk. So and a couple of these before we get some. Oh, okay. So this one, and I think this one. So let's see what this is connected to. Stepping into power. And transformation. So this is a phoenix here, isn't it? A fresh new way of living emerges. There is a certain element here that says you're being given the gift of sight, of foresight, if you like, and you are surrounded by support and love. It's wonderful. And if you are, if you've been working on something on the sort of educational level, or sort of on a knowledge-based background, you are now being given the opportunity to use that, and you are strong enough and having enough background knowledge to be able to do that. You're going to be leading, basically, because we've got this guy here with a lamp. He's like a sort of younger version, hermit, if you like, but he's leading his people forward. So, and if you're not sure that you are strong enough for this yet, don't doubt yourself, because you are being given the insight to carry that lantern through. And we have this transformational card here. So a fresh new way of living emerges. So you are going to be moving into a new environment or improving your environment, and you will be able to implement new methods and new viewpoints into that as well. Let's see what more guidance we can get from the tarot. For some reason I've got hairs everywhere. What does that mean? I hope it's not that you're all going to be hairdressers, or you may be hairdressers. There's nothing wrong with being a hairdresser. I started off life as a hairdresser. In fact, I started off life as a dog groomer, and then went into hairdressing. So we've got 2 cards there. And let's have a okay. So let's have a look at, can we have more information on what this is going to relate to? And, oh, there we go. And we'll have another one there. I don't know why that one flipped out, but I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles. This is a sort of Rider-Waite influence version. And the 5 of Pentacles is a card of movement. So it's movement in your finances and in your material world. It isn't necessarily always hardship. But whenever sort of earth energies start to shift, there's got to be something uncomfortable about it. So here we have, I'm going to pop a thing over her the Princess of Wands. Sorry about that, but rules are rules, unfortunately. So we have our Princess of Wands, we have our Five of Cups, and we have our Eight of Cups. So it might be difficult for you in an emotional sense to leave something behind. But you are being sent, you're being given the baton, if you like, because we have our Princess of Wands, and you're being given messages. So whenever you leave something behind, there's always the element of, yes, you've got to make physical changes, and you've also got to a degree, leave something behind emotionally. If you've been working with people, or if you're in a group, a community, and you're worried about leaving those people behind, don't be, because the ones, if you look, we've got one spilt cup here, and we've got this person looking sort of over the seas out into the world. You can still stay in touch with them, but you need to take this opportunity. You really do, because it's going to be transformational for you. It's a part of your natural growth. It's what you've been working for the last, it might be the last year or 2 years. It might be for like the last 10 years. I don't know. But you deserve to move forward and to carry this torch, if you like. So don't feel any regrets or about doing this. This is what you've been working for, and sometimes just picking up everything and actually physically moving. Even if you're going to move next door, you've still got to take your toiletries with you, haven't you? Or just if you've got to move desks, you've got to sort of physically change your environment. Don't worry about it. Please don't let that get in your way. So if you look here, we have our little satire. And he's sort of thinking about his loss, if you like, but over the top of him we have the Lady Willow, and Willow is all about, it's about love. It's also the plant that gives us aspirin, so it's healing as well. So, and you get time in the future to come back and see these, but if you stay because you think you're going to miss, then you will regret it, okay? Because you want to be like this young lady, looking out into the future, and not like this young guy who's sort of sitting there sulking, thinking, well, I could have gone, but I didn't, right? That's what I'm saying. So star blessings, yes, proceed, be seen and push through, and transformation, and we have our Phoenix here. I think don't let those sort of little things hold you back. And if they're your mates or if they're your family, you will see them again, you know, and you will have times in the future uh, to rekindle and regroup. But this is what you've been working towards. This is what you were born for. This is part of your natural path. And as I say, if they're your mates, if it's your community, if it's your friends, your family, they will still be there for you. And these days, blimey, we've got mobile phones, God knows what. You can even start a YouTube channel and keep a diary of what you're doing so they can keep up with you. Really, really push through, and be strong. Step into your power. That's my message for you. Thank you. So, I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, you could try one of the other readings. In fact, all the readings today have got different variations of success. Some paths are easier than the others. And so there's lots of sort of love and light and blessing around at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. So I hope this has been of help to you. I will be back with another one next week. And, thank you for listening, and leave me a comment and click whichever button you like. Thank you.